everybody, so we're back on the floor and I am here at the Anvil 8 stand with Brian. We're going to talk about Ethereum.
Absolutely.
How's it going?
It's going really well. Like this Adepticon has been something special. I know I say that a lot, like these cons are just incredible, but Adepticon for us is always had like a special place in our heart. It's where we got started.
Yep.
And this year has just blown everything we expected out of the water.
Excellent.
So it's a great show for us. Yeah.
That's super cool, and it's Friday, so that's even better. Very
We're
cool.
just getting started. Yeah.
So how are things going? What's new? I see treasures over here.
Yeah, we got a lot going on this year, throughout the year, but here at Adepticon specifically, we have our new faction for Ethereum, which is the Wardens of Tianran. They're a really cool faction for us. These awesome guys. There's some really cool artwork, obviously, but they kind of take the game in a slightly new direction. They're the ones that kind of see this virtual reality for what it is. They see the zeros and ones, and they've got some kind of they're kind of like these warrior monk types that have a really cool disposition about it. So they open up some new ways to play the game. Some new abilities and things like that are really kind of just super cool. And we're running events here like every even hour, so 12, 2, 4, 6, and 8 every day. And the people that have been coming back from the events are just saying like, man, these guys are amazing.
That's
so
cool.
That's great to hear.
That
it's really cool to hear.
Very cool. And we've got a book.
We've got a book also coming out. This is also in the Ethereum world, but this is our RPG, our role-playing game that's coming out in June. But we're accepting pre-orders here. We've also been running games of that here as well, and it's been really positive. Aaron's the guy that wrote this whole thing, most of the thing, and he's been running some games, and he's just been great feedback. And the RPG is great because we build this world, and we've expanded it with in the board game, but now to expand it in a way that you have to with an RPG, it's just a whole different animal. And we really had to dive deep into some of these ideas that we had, and it's really fun to do that. To like have to really sit down and think about the world, and build it from the ground up. It's
awesome.
It's what we're here for. Yeah.
Awesome. So is there a lot of crossover? Are you finding a lot of people that are playing both, or is it kind of two different worlds of gamers and it gives them an opportunity on either side?
I mean, we've had a bunch of people that come from the game and said like, oh yeah, I really want to play in this world in an RPG setting. So we've had a ton of people. In fact, when we initially thought about doing an RPG, we had a couple different ideas floating around, but we were getting so many people that play the board game saying, no, we need to
get to that next
exactly.
level.
So we thought, all right, let's do that. But here at Adepticon, we've had quite a few people stop at the table just for the RPG and say like, oh, what's this? And then, flip through, see the artwork, and start to get immersed in the world. And then, we point over here and say, well, yeah, and then we've also got this. And they say, oh, wow, so that's incredible. Yeah.
That is very incredible. So what's the favorite faction right now? Is it the new kids because they're new, or are you still seeing a solid
We're seeing
favorite?
a good, I mean, one of the things about having 6 factions now is that personalities are responding to different sets. So we just had a guy walk up and said, nope, give me the fascists. Like, I want to be the fascists, and like, yeah, all right, cool. The Romics from last year, the Monsters, the virus programs.
I really got a kick out of them. I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, really well. Of course, the new stuff is kind of shiny and people are interested in that. But I think really consistently we've had guys, just come up and say, I need to be a corporate cyber ninja, that type of thing. So yeah, you can do that. Here we are, So I think we're in a good stride, that sense that people are really responding positively to their own thing.
Awesome. Okay, now we have to ask the tough question.
Okay.
And you can't say they're all my favorite. What would be your go-to faction?
So I still have a soft spot in my heart for the anarchists, anarchist rioters. Yeah, the Naname are still. If we sit down and play for fun, that's who
you pick?
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Nice.
I don't know why. I don't know. That's not really. I'm not out kicking over garbage cans or anything every day, but that's my faction for sure. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, if you've got particular questions for us, let me know in the comments below. For that matter, make sure you get your comments in below, period, because there's chances to win swag all weekend long. But Brian, it's always great catching up with you.
Pleasure.
Can't look forward all the time to hear what's new and exciting in the world of Ethereum. And they're local to us, which is extra awesome. We love that.
Super
So,
cool.
all right, guys, I will catch you again in the next one.